What is the four-step model? Imagine you're a city planner, and you need to predict future traffic to decide if you need a new bridge, a subway line, or more buses. The four-step model is a classic, step-by-step recipe used for this. It answers four basic questions. 1. How many trips? Trip generation. 2. Where to and from? Trip distribution. 3. What type of transport? Mode choice. 4. Which route? Route choice. It works like a funnel, starting with the total number of trips and gradually breaking them down into specific routes on a map. The four steps explain. Step 1. Trip generation. How many trips start and end in each area? Goal. Estimate the total number of trips produced by and attracted to each neighborhood, called a traffic analysis zone, or TAZ. How it's done. Uses data like population, number of jobs, and car ownership in each area. For example, a residential area produces many trips as people leave home, while a business district attracts many trips as people go to work. Output. The total number of trip origins and destinations for every area. Step 2. Trip distribution. Where do these trips go? Goal. Connect the trips from step 1. It figures out how many trips go from each origin area to each destination area. How it's done. Often uses a gravity model. Just like gravity in physics, this model says startled smiley. Bigger, more attractive areas, with lots of jobs or shops, will have more trips between them. Areas that are farther apart will have fewer trips between them. Output. An origin destination, OD, table, a big spreadsheet showing trips from every area to every other area. Step 3. Mode choice. How do people travel? Goal. Split the trips from the OD table into different transportation modes, like car, bus, train, bicycle, or walking. How it's done. Uses models, like logit models, that calculate the probability of choosing a mode based on factors like startled smiley, travel time and cost. Income and car ownership of the traveler. For example, if a train is faster and cheaper than driving, the model will assign more people to the train. Output. Separate OD tables for each transport mode, e.g., one for cars, one for buses. Step 4. Route choice. Trip assignment. Which roads or rails do they use? Goal. Assign the vehicle and passenger trips from step 3 onto specific routes on the transportation network, roads, railways. How it's done. Startled smiley. All or nothing assignment. The simplest method, where all trips between 2 points are assigned to the shortest or fastest path, like a GPS suggesting the best route with no traffic. More advanced methods, like user equilibrium. These are more realistic. They consider that if too many cars use the shortest path, it becomes congested and slower. The model then redistributes some trips to other routes until no one can find a faster path. This is how apps like Google Maps or Waze find you a better route when there's traffic. Key things to remember: it's a macroscopic tool. It looks at the city or region as a whole, using zones, rather than tracking every single person or car. Data is everything. The model's accuracy completely depends on good data, both current data to build it and accurate forecasts of future population, jobs, and new transport projects. Land use is key. How we use land, for homes, offices, shops, is the most important factor driving travel demand. It's often called Step 0. Useful for planning. The final results help planners understand traffic flows, identify congested areas, estimate pollution, and test the impact of new policies, like a new bus line or a congestion charge. In short, the four-step model is a logical process that starts with the total number of trips in a city and funnels them down to predict how many cars and buses will be on each road, helping planners make better decisions for our transportation future. What is transportation planning? Think of transportation planning as creating a blueprint for how people and goods move around a city or country. It's not just about building more roads. It's about making sure the transportation system helps the economy, is fair for everyone, and protects the environment. The planning process, it's like a cycle. It's not a straight line, but a continuous loop of steps. 1. Identify the problem. What's wrong? E.g., too much traffic, no buses, unsafe walking. Point 2. Set goals. Where do we want to be? E.g., a livable city with clean air and less congestion. Point 3. Collect and analyze data. Gather facts about current travel, how, when, where people go, to understand the situation. Point 4. Develop the plan. Come up with solutions like new bus routes, bike lanes, or traffic policies. Point 5. Implement the plan. Actually build the projects and put policies into action. Point 6. Monitor and adjust. Keep track of what's working. Is traffic better? Are more people using buses? Use this feedback to improve the plan. Key things to measure to know if the plan is working. Planners track things like traffic. How many cars are on the road? How fast are they moving? Public transit. How many people are riding the buses or trains? Safety. How many crashes or near misses are happening? Environment. How much pollution is the transport system creating? Public opinion. Are people satisfied with the new system? Underscore 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 underscore. A real-world example. Chiang Mai, Thailand. The problem: the city had too many cars and motorbikes, causing bad traffic and air pollution. There weren't enough good bus routes or safe sidewalks. The vision: to become a clean, safe, and easy-to-get-around city. The plan startled Smiley. Short term: start a pilot electric bus service and fix sidewalks. Long term: create a fully integrated network where all transport modes work together. The goal: increase public transport use and significantly reduce air pollution by 2035. Why is planning changing? The world is changing, and so is transportation planning. New technology, apps, electric vehicles, and smart sensors create new opportunities. Climate change. Plans must now focus on being green and resilient to storms and floods. Growing cities. More people mean more complex travel needs. Equity. Ensuring that transport is affordable and accessible for everyone, including the elderly and low-income families. In short, transportation planning is a continuous process of understanding how people move, setting goals for a better system, testing solutions, and adapting based on what works. It's essential for building cities that are efficient, healthy, and enjoyable to live in.